him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Sammy Pitts will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. First offering on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
Jeremy Pitts will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Here now the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Sean Albrecht will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Jeffrey Gunn will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Jeffrey Gunn.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately, victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And that's a pretty good job of staying with the ball because he doesn't really panic after he clanked it. And then he just regathers himself and fires a strike to first to get the out.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Jack Barner will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The next pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Sliced down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Derek Rosado leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Derek Rosado.
Now the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
The 3-1 coming. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moran is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, I mean, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
John Pitts will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Jeff Pitts will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play. Pitch on the way. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And that is not good.
Come down now.
Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive, but there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw, so that'll be scored an infield single.
Into the box now, Robbie Bowser, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Jonas Hernandez will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Hernandez.